Welcome to Talking Points. Looks like we have a real bevy of respected expert speakers. Let's do this. First, you're going to create original speech titles for each other. On your devices, finish the 3 speech titles you've been given. Fill in the blanks with something interesting. The weirder, the better. Out all of the titles. There's more than one. Now, pick one of the titles that has been sent to your device. This will be the title of your presentation. Okay, good. You will be the first speaker, and you will be their assistant. What exactly are you going to be doing? Excellent question. As the speaker, you will be presented with a series of slides chosen by the assistant. When you see a text slide, read that text out loud as part of your talk, and move on quickly. When you see a picture slide, just say words until something makes sense. Also, you can draw and type on slides. These slides will be picked in real time by the assistant. You should always be busy using your controller to set up the next beat of the speech. You'll see the text and picture options that could follow it. If you don't think the setup text fits the direction of the speech, tap it forward or back to get new options. All speeches will follow this exact structure: quick personal intro, speech title, picture, text segue, picture, text segue, picture, thank you. Meanwhile, everyone else reacts to the speech in real time. Points aren't just based on value. How many times you hit the button is just as important. So hit them a lot. That's it. It'll be over before you know it. Assistant, go ahead and start picking that first picture and Okay, so half of your score comes from how many times people hit the buttons. Up, down, it doesn't matter. And the other half comes from the value judgments on the graph. You know how a graph works. Put it together, and that's your score. And don't forget, the assistant gets points too. While the speech is still fresh in your mind, let's fill out the comment card. Write a funny comment or quote. Basically, anything you remember from the speech. Next speaker, you're up. Let's see your graph. Fill out that comment card. The stage is yours. The data is coming in. Comments are life. It's your speech now. Let's look at the graph. Comment hard, comment often. Next in line, Let's tally it all up. Comments, please. One last bit of prep before the award ceremony. Come up with a funny name for the big award you'll give out at the end. Want to feel old? These are the speeches we just saw. The moment of truth. Each one of you has one last big award to bestow, and that includes the audience. No big deal, but also don't blow this. Finally, the big honors. What a transformative experience for us all.
Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with 2 tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a character is drawn and named, it can be submitted. The timer's been set. Off we go. 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs, because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold. It's time to name those characters. It's time for the main event. Our first opponent enters the ring. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of Instagram likes. It's a close one. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that blow. The kid gloves are off now. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Hashtag no filter. In this corner we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of SADISTS. Here we go. Bam! Right in the face. Can they build on this momentum? Hurts so good. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of being a lil stinker. Back and forth they go. This is getting interesting. This is what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. Somebody needs a timeout. Next up, it'll be versus. These two are facing off to see who is the champion of ROOTIN and TOOTIN. It's anyone's fight. They're evenly matched. Not their first rodeo. Moving on, we've got versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of sick. It's neck and neck. I just did a spit take. Make way for versus. Only one of them can be the champion of cult leaders. This is getting drawn out. What a battle! They have a compelling argument. Here's our next competitor. Versus. These two are competing to be the champion of this player's vision board. My goodness! I don't believe what I'm seeing. What a whack attack! See it and be it. Up next, versus... Well, you hate to see this, it's a forfeit. Nobody's chicken is funkier. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. Second warning, name those characters. 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. Who is the champion of Vanity? The pen is Fightier. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of dating profiles. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? The tides are turning. They did the work of two fighters. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of good vibes. Now this is a duel. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of being stoned. The trainers have a decision to make. What a sketchy move! That's incredible! Oh, it's too close to call! There's no I in team, kids. Only in kids. Here's our next matchup. One of them will be a champion of door-to-door salesmen. My goodness! This next contest could swing things. The champion of crying in the shower. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. This is pure pandemonium! Can they recover? I don't know. That's incredible! Now that there is teamwork, folks. It's time for our next bout. Well, you hate to see this. It's a forfeit. A solo victory! What a feat! Here are the next two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of weirdos. Oh, it's too close to call. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of the waiting room. What will the trainers do? Let's see. It's the Clash of the Titans. Oh, they're pulling away now. This is what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. What a dynamic duo! Moving on. Who is the champion of the dark arts? Bam! Right in the face. Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of having a beautiful singing voice. It's decision time. Oh, the humanity! Ouch. Nothing can stop these two. Up next, one of them will be the champion of Black Friday shoppers. The art of war. Here's the next contest. The champion of having an estranged family. Here we go. Here come the reinforcements. They got him on the ropes. Is that all she wrote? Their chemistry is off the charts. Moving on. Well, you hate to see this. It's a forfeit. And the cheese stands alone. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have